as a streamer and a content creator, you will end up having to deal with streamer blues and burnout. So hopefully you find this useful, because today we're going to be going over some ways to help you identify it, some tips to help you get over it, and some advice to help you avoid it in the future. So sit back, relax, because we're in for a long one. Streaming and content creating is one of the most competitive industries, and there's a lot going on, and it can be tiresome. So hopefully some of the things that we're going to be going over now will be able to help you identify this. But the main goal of it is to try and help you avoid these in the future. So one of the first things I would suggest is take a moment to think why you want to do your content. So why you want to stream, why you want to go live. People get into content creation and streaming for multiple different reasons, and understanding what it is that drives you to make your content, to go live, is key to the next part, and that's to set yourself some achievable goals. So in order for those goals, once you understand the sort of content creator you are, those sort of goals should be, you should have a stretch and you should have achievability on it. So knowing that you want to go live a certain amount of time, knowing that you want to get this certain content done, give yourself timescales, but at the same time, don't beat yourself up about it. This is a bit of a contradiction in terms, but going through the exercise of understanding why it is you want to do it. And I would strongly suggest just take a stream off, cancel a stream, or take a day and go, right, why do I want to do this? Is it a case I want to build a community? Is it a case I want to educate people on how to do something? Is it a case I want to show people how good I am at a certain game? Understanding your why will only be able to fuel the achievable hows. Like, how am I going to be able to do that? And that's part of your goal, right? So give yourself a certain time scale on it. Go, right, by this time. So give myself 2 months. In 2 months, what would good look like? What would happy look like? But understanding your why you're doing it, to how you're going to get there, and then your goal at the end. They're a good way to kind of give you structure, which will start taking you out of the streamer blues and the streamer burnout situations, because you have a clear goal of what you want to do, but more importantly, why you want to do it. Understanding your goals and what you're setting them for. There may be, or you may find yourself looking for goals where it's centered around numbers. So that's how often you go live, how long you stream, how many followers you get, subs, or members, depending on what you're doing. But you can end up falling into a pattern where you're focused on numbers. Now, I don't suggest doing them. It's good to understand, like a suggestion or a catchphrase which I've said to people for a long time is content creation and streaming. You should enjoy it like a hobby, but treat it like a business. That being said, if you are hyper focused on the numbers, that is a sure path to lead you straight back into the streamer blues and the streamer burnout. So I'd say understand them, but I wouldn't focus on that, because that is a very treacherous path to start walking down, because your content is what's got to come first. Focusing on numbers is not your content. Your content isn't numbers. I mean, unless you're doing a stream about cryptocurrency, then I suppose streaming or content creation is about numbers, but that's beside the point. So understanding and aligning your goals, your achievable goals, to the reasons of why you want to do it and why you enjoy doing it is one of the first things. It's a broad topic, but it's a key to understand why you're feeling the way you are and a way to start getting out of that. I'm going to help you set a goal. How's that? So I would say set a goal around encouraging new users and engagement in users. Now, one of the ways to achieve this, and this is mainly going out to streamers, but one of the ways to achieve this is if you stream, we'll say for argument's sake, you stream 4 times per week. Well, how long are those streams? And is that the best use of your time? If you do 4 6-hour streams, well, what if you done 3 6-hour streams? That extra day you had, you could use that for running community nights, talking to the communities, something like the Dirty Misfits, shameless plug. But you could get involved with your communities, and that is a way to reach out to people and start bringing them into your content and you getting involved in theirs. Streaming content creation can be quite a competitive and in some senses quite a lonely industry to work in. The mental health implications for all of it, sitting in front of a camera and talking to people or being the other end of a chat is kind of hard, but working with people, getting involved with people who are in that same situation helps you with your own mental health, which leads into your streamer blues, which leads into your streamer burnout. So I'd say be mindful of the time that you're spending and is it the best time for you? So reducing some of those streams would be one of the things that I would suggest to start doing it, and get more involved with your communities. Start seeing what it is they're doing. Spend some time with them. Another thing you could do is look at the content you're actually making. So let's say, again, I'm talking to the streamers, but let's say you do a 6-hour stream. Well, if you've done a 4-hour stream, it wouldn't greatly impact because we're not hugely looking at these numbers. So it wouldn't greatly impact them. But you could spend those additional 2 hours working on some of your overlays, working on some of your graphics, your channel interactions, and that will take your content to another place. It will start improving it, which would improve your mindset at the same time, which gets you in a better mood, which puts out better content, which gets more people involved. It's a cycle that once you start doing it, if you bury yourself into that go live button, you'll be doing the same thing over and over again. Not only you, but your community, your viewers, everyone will start seeing that it's not only grinding on you, it will grind on them. So spend some time on you, but that does come with a bit of a clause. Don't spend too much time that you're creating yourself what I call your mental hurdles. So don't go, oh, I can't do this because my overlay, I need to create this graphic for it. Oh, I can't do this because I've got to get these 16 sound alerts, which you only use one of them once a month. So don't create yourself reasons not to do it, and be mindful if you're going down that road to do it. I'll give an example of someone who, and they'll remain nameless, but someone who wants to upload here on YouTube. The conversation we had was, I'd like to upload on YouTube. Okay, why don't you? Because I stream on this day. Okay, but you stream on other days as well. Yes. So what if you drop that day? But then I can't play the game. So there is your answer. You would like to upload to YouTube, but you don't want to upload to YouTube. You see what I mean? You want to play a game because that's what you choose to do. If you really wanted to do something, like uploading to YouTube, like creating a short or any of the above, and this is a life lesson in that sense, if you want to do it, you will find the time and you will end up doing it because it's a want. But if you would like to, I would like to be a millionaire. Doesn't mean I am. Doesn't mean I'm going to go out and rob a bank. But you see what I'm saying? That you have to identify when you're creating your own mental hurdles, or, to want of a better way of putting it, you're just giving yourself excuses not to do it. Oh, I didn't upload to YouTube because I had to comb my hair. You're creating reasons that if anyone else said to you the same reasons of why they were doing it, you'd call them out on it. So make sure you're calling yourself out in that sense. If you're procrastinating is the word I think I'm looking for. You're looking for reasons for why you're not going to do something. Ways to help you avoid it going forward. Now what I would suggest is it's very important for your live streaming and for your YouTube content to have a schedule, to have a routine on doing it. But to help you avoid your streamer blues, your streamer burnout, is have a content creation, non-streaming routine. Now, this will help you for a multitude of reasons. So make sure you're eating well, you're sleeping well, you're having your external from all of this, your social interactions outside of the world of content creation. Because as I said, if you're hyper focused on your content, if you're hyper focused on your industry, you end up not seeing the woods for the trees. So have your, I'm going to call it your external routine, and make sure you've got that good work-life balance for it. Now, whether you are a full-time content creator or a streamer, or whether you're not, that's still highly important to have a understandable schedule for the content you're putting out, so that your audience know that. Make sure that they're aware of what you're doing. Consider on your live streams streaming less. We went over that before as well, so have a look at that as one suggestion. But as I said, very important, your external routine is something which you should maintain, because without putting that fuel in the car, you're not going to be able to drive anywhere. The last bit I can say, and this I say to everyone anyway, is take the pressure off yourself. You're doing something you enjoy. Don't compare yourself to other streamers as well. So, if you're the pressure on yourself, if you're looking at, you need to have your absolute best stream out, well, that's not the reality of it. Yes, you're going to have good streams, but your poor streams or your poor content, that's the things you learn from. So take the pressure off yourself. Understand that you don't have to hit a home run or a slam dunk or whatever it is. You don't have to do that in every single stream. So take the pressure off yourself. Quit comparing yourself to other content creators and streamers. You're not them and they're not you. So you're going to have your high points, you're going to have your low points, but the purpose of today's video was to help you identify those low points and how best to tackle them going forward. I hope this has been useful. I hope you found something out of this. It will help you in your content creation and career. If you have, we've got the like, sub button and the comment sections down below. So I'll see you down there, and I'll be there to answer all your questions as and when. We've got members if you'd like to see more content and more focused stuff to help you in your streaming content creation career. Descriptions for the Discord, where you'll find me pretty much every single day. The Dirty Misfits is down in the descriptions as well. So take care, everyone. Take care of yourself and stream safe. I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.